Alright guys, look, today we're at my boy's shop. We're gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff, man. As you can see, we got the Lambo.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believe me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I'm making look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say. I gotta pick another pieces. That to me, you really playing with you like.
You can't fake this, right? We really do deals. We really do real estate, and you can't fake stuff like this. We're getting ready for this network mixer tomorrow that we're gonna have here in San Antonio, Texas, for free. Drinks on the house, a few drinks on the house, right? From us, we gotta make sure everybody stays safe. And just follow us around as we get some deals done and we talk real estate and Lambos. Let's go. Oh, you gotta run, bro. You
I didn't want to jump in your view, bro.
What's up, bro? What's going on? It's the pit right here. What do you call this? The pit? It's where some deals get done right here. How many deals did I get this week? How many deals did you get this week, bro? This month? One?
All we need is some more.
Yeah, that's all you need, right? You just need one. One of them good ones. What's the biggest fee you've closed?
20.
20 pot? That's your biggest so far?
Yeah.
Like, is the fee in total?
Oh shit.
No, you haven't got a will yet.
I didn't do it yet, man.
Hey, that's still good though.
Yeah.
Hey, just get 2 or 3 of those in a month, you're set.
Well, we're consistent though.
There you go.
So we're 1 or 2 every single month. 10, 15, 20 pops.
There you
So
go. There you
that
go.
shit adds up too, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Well, you're doing PPC right now, or you're doing
I do MLS right now.
You're doing MLS? Oh really?
So that's what it spreads a little bit tired too.
Oh really?
Do agents.
Just in San Antonio? Oh shit, okay. So you're not doing any PPC or anything?
You're off MLS, off agents, publicity.
Oh, okay. So, that's what everybody's doing now?
Nah, they're doing PPC.
Oh, they're doing PPC? Oh, they just got you on that?
Yeah.
Just
Me like much.
only PPC. Well, I see now he's cold calling right now.
No, like me, it's like her, like over there. We do off MLS. So we just call up agents, send them our offers, and just wholesale off agents. So we get commission too from people.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a good method though. We do that too.
Side hustle.
Yeah, we do that too. What's up, man? What's up, bro? Hey, full time or what?
Full time, dude. Any deals, bro?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Any deals? Come check, son.
Chilling, man. How long you been here for?
Full time?
Full
About
time.
4 months.
4 months? You like
months and
it better than the other one? Yeah.
I already closed 4 deals. I already made what I make in the hospital in a year.
Damn. Okay. What do you do? Tell them what you do.
Pretty much just do the self-generated deals. I'm just doing wholesaling deals, looking at properties, do a couple of JV agreements.
Yeah.
Pretty much it, man.
So you're mostly doing JV?
JV and self-generated deals.
What's up, man?
Yes, sir.
That's badass. Did y'all go hooping?
They did.
They did.
They lost.
Damn.
They needed me.
They needed you, bro.
Yeah.
They're lucky I didn't go because a lot of we would have won the championship. We were 1 game away and I wasn't even there. What's up, bro? You ready, bro?
I'm always ready, man.
Yeah. What's up, bro? Good, bro. You? Just trying to get out here and give away these tickets, bro. Let's go give it to the audience.
So nice, crazy. What about the event tomorrow?
The event, I'm ready for. I'm gonna have a DJ. I'm gonna have free drinks, a few free drinks because I gotta have people safe. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's my boy Mike right here, man.
Is there
So
So net when it go up.
Mr. Hustle?
owner of HBHS, or co-owner, him and Charles, and they're in my city, San Antonio, man. These guys are doing it big. As you can see, you see all the pit going, guys getting deals. We really do this. Like, how many houses, like, more or less do y'all own, bro?
Own, or we're 115-ish.
115 houses, man. Cash flow every single month.
Single month.
That's how you get Lambos. So
That's how you get Lambos.
That's how you get Lambos, man. So like, check it out. These are one of the first guys in the game that really took me under their wing, man. So I'm always showing love, giving back, and they put on for the city hard, man. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go outside and we're gonna do a few reels and we're gonna give away. He's giving away 10 tickets to the audience, bro, for y'all. Giving away for free to show you how to wholesale live, bro. I mean, I'm giving them away with them, of course,
Yeah.
but it's all love, right? All just to give away for y'all to learn how to do deals for free. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody.
No, I appreciate the support, man. So Wholesaling Live is a 2-day event where we're gonna show everyone in the audience, 1, what's wholesaling, 2, we're gonna show you how to do it, and 3, we're gonna make them do it. And my boy JR called me up the other day and said, hey man, I want to buy 10 tickets and give them away. So the support in the city is a whole nother level, man. I always think San Antonio's top notch when it comes to supporting one another, and for JR to buy 10 tickets and give away at this event that he has the mixer tomorrow, I definitely appreciate you, man.
Crazy.
Everything we've been going through, man, just years of deals and years of business, and you know, JR brings a lot to the table, man, and I've seen you grown over the past couple of years, man, fast, grow fast. So yeah,
bro. When I first came to him, bro, I was literally just getting started in the game.
Yeah.
And
how long was that? That was what?
3 years ago.
Nah, 4.
For my 4 years, yeah, going to, like, this would be 4 years, like on my 4th year. And it was just crazy. We're a whole another, like, bro, it was nothing the same, bro. Like, I literally, like, now y'all see the cars, everything, and see how life changes when you really do this business and get good at it. And like I said, I had, they were just showing love. I had nothing to give. So I always got to show love back. And now, man, we're coming up with each other. The city of San Antonio is on the come up.
Yeah, especially with Wholesaling Live, man. It puts San Antonio on the map. This type of event, man, the ticket sales are amazing, man. The support of people like JR, other top industry leaders to come and support HBHS. You know, for years we've always been the givers of giving out knowledge and information, and it shows how much people support us by coming to the event, man. So JR being one of the main guys too. So
yeah, man, it's crazy. Hey, like, for real, this is gonna be like a crazy event. Like, literally all the biggest closers in the game, bro, are gonna be in our city, San Antonio. So it's gonna be wild. Like, we're really expecting to have a crazy ass event, bro. It's gonna be so crazy. So, man, we gonna check out this lamb or what?
check it out. Yeah.
Like, you really got a lamb, bro.
Been a while, right? I mean, we talked about it for a while, and
I mean, you could have got it whenever, bro. Let's be honest.
I could have gotten it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I didn't feel like it was the right time, and now doing real estate, man, and like you said, having over 100 houses really helps the cash flow and makes you live a better lifestyle, man. So wholesaling is good for everybody, man, because you know, people ask me all the time, hey, I want to get started in real estate, I want to start flipping houses, and my thing is, you know, flip houses is cool, but I think you should start off at wholesaling. The reason you should start off at wholesaling because it gives you the basics, it gives you the base, it gives you the foundation of real estate in general, right? Understanding the lingo and how to talk to sellers, understanding how to run numbers, understanding how to run comps, understanding what flippers like JR is looking for. So now when I'm looking for a deal and he's a flipper, now I see what he wants to do. At the same time, you're earning your own capital to save, so then you can start doing flipping houses. So, but yeah, from us, bro, flipping houses, having the properties, that should be the end goal. To me, wholesaling and flipping is good, but it's a one-time paycheck, right? When you start holding properties, that's when you're set for life because you're getting paychecks every single month that the tenant's paying for you or owner finance buyer's paying for you, and then you're getting appreciation of the house. So, I mean, we bought houses, you know this, we bought houses, I don't know, 7, 8, 10 years ago. So imagine 10 years ago, the houses were already cheap to begin with 10 years ago compared to today's prices. Yeah. And then tenants are already paying them down, and then you got the appreciation. So if I need a bag real quick, and let me pick one of these houses, let's sell it, because at that point, it should be easy, $60, $70, $80, $100,000 per deal. For example, last week, 2 weeks ago, one of the tenants of in our El Paso house says, hey, I'm gonna move to a different city, so I don't need to rent no more. I looked at the numbers, I was like, oh, blessed, dude. It's over 100 grand equity. Sold it real quick. Right? And then another one in El Paso that just hit me up last week that they're gonna move out at the end of this month. I looked at the numbers again, ran the comps, like, man, it's another 100 grand on deals I got 4 or 5 years ago, man. That's another level, man. So the wholesale is good, it's good capital, but the wealth, the true wealth is holding properties, man. So I would definitely suggest people start doing that or getting to learn the business to start doing that. But wholesaling is where it's at, man. And JR is one of the main dudes in San Antonio with Plug and Offer Pros. You know, I've seen their emails all the time. I was like, man, I think to myself, how are these guys getting so many deals? When I see y'all's deals, man, I know you guys are making good numbers at wholesaling.
You like it?
Yeah.
Is it everything you thought it was gonna be?
I guess so.
Hey, you know what's crazy? After you get it though, it just becomes a car, right?
Bro, exactly what I was telling. I was telling you, I think, right?
No,
I think I told you, but I'm gonna tell you, like, oh yeah, you did tell me. So when I bought the car, I think I drove for like 4 or 5 days on the road. And then when you drive a car, I was like, man, it kind of starts to feel like it's just another car, dude. You know, like when you buy a brand new car, hey man, nobody's gonna eat in my car, nobody's gonna drink in my car. But eventually people start eating and drinking. So I was doing the same thing. So then I was like, man, I can't lose that feeling of that achievement, that success. Like, oh man, it's a Lambo. You think by the end of the day. So I'm trying to limit myself on just driving it Fridays and Saturdays. So when I do turn on it and when I do drive it, I still feel that excitement. I still feel that sense of accomplishment, because just like a rollie, right? So now, I mean, remember when you first got the first rollie? When I first got my first rollie, I was like, it's a rollie. Now it's just a watch, dude. So I just don't want to get that same feeling with a Lambo, but yeah, for sure.
So what do you think so far? Have you preserved it?
Yeah. I mean, it's good, yeah.
That's what I tell everybody, man. I'm just like, look, get what you want, but at the end of the day, it's not about this type of stuff because everything just gets normal.
It does,
You get used to it.
Yeah.
Like even you get a mansion in the Dominions after a while.
At
it's
the
gonna be
first, when
your
you
house.
first feeling it, bro, I live here, I live there.
Yeah.
But eventually, just you lose that feeling, man. I kind of want to say, like when girls go shopping, they always want that next bag, they always want that next belt.
Yeah.
And then if they finish it, they want the next one. People want that feeling of that. I don't know, that feeling of that purchase, that
Right,
accomplishment.
right.
I got the new J's, I got this, but after a while, those J's get stuffed up and it's just on to the next one. So
It's crazy.
and
how it
that's
works.
with anything.
So what's really important then? What have you discovered? We're getting
that,
deep.
That feeling goes away, dude. The Jordan feeling, the Gucci bag feeling, the car feeling, the house feeling. What doesn't go away is the capital and the money and the wealth and the mindset, dude. And one thing I got from JR, because I will tell you this, dude, for as much success that I have, my mindset's not like JR's, dude. That dude, he likes to read books, he likes to do this, and he tells me about some stuff that I'm not even aware of, but that won't go away. The Gucci bag, the feeling of driving a Lambo, that will go away. So what's here is important.
Man, if that ain't the truth, bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's real honesty, you know? So that's what we give y'all, right? Like, I got an honest question, though, seriously.
Okay.
So ever since you had your old office, you've always had Lambos everywhere.
Yeah.
You think you kind of like, you were just seeing it so much, putting it in front of you?
That's a good question, man. I think you told me that, man. Didn't you tell me that?
Yeah.
What do you call it? See, I'm not good with this mindset stuff like JR. So what do you call it?
I like, you like attracted it, like you made it real.
You made it real. Manifest, right? Is that
Yeah.
the word you like to use?
Bro, it's exactly that one right there. Exactly that one, bro.
I was trying to get the hustle place, man, but they're taking it. So I went with the next best thing was Mr. Hustle. But yeah, dude, I mean, man, you've known me for years, dude. So you know me at this office, which this office is all straight out.
Yeah.
You met me at the old office, which is I like to call it the attorney's office. It's Charles Decker, the old school office, man. You get the fake plants in the corner. You know, I mean, that stuff is whack, dude. But here you got the Gucci rug, and it's just my style, dude. And I think my style shows a lot to these guys, man. You know, because of course all these guys are a lot younger than Charles and I. So they like it too. It's hype too. It gives you that swag, but. I remember when I first met, not when I first met you, when I first started talking to you about the Lambo years ago, and with you being in that mindset, because I tell you right now, dude, that mindset's just not me, dude. But that mindset you told me is, hey man, picture it, put it there, put it on your vision board, where you want to call it, and put it, and it worked, man. I just put it in one. I liked it because it was cool, but I think as you keep looking at every single day, you're walking in, you're walking out, you know, you'll attract it to yourself and you'll make it happen for yourself. And
Right.
that's just true. I didn't believe in it at first, to be honest with you.
Bro, it's exactly that, though.
Exactly that.
Like the
Black and gold,
spoiler.
yeah, spoiler, black and gold, and
Bro.
yeah.
That's wild. I believe in it, guys. Y'all know me. I believe in it. I look at everything I want every day, keep my mind focused on it. So, like, bro, that's the proof is in the pudding, bro. He literally got that Lambo, and he's had that poster for years.
I've had it for years, yeah. The keep going, man. The hustle neon sign. You know, I'm a big fan of Gucci, man, and you know the Gucci rug, the Gucci shoes, and just implement what you want, you know. So, yeah. I believe in it now, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So Mike, he's from San Antonio, just like me, born and raised, humble beginnings. Man, tell the people, like, because the people that are watching are just like us, right? And they're inspired, right? They want to be like you, bro. They want a Lambo and a Rolex and popping ace of spades, not even drinking. Everybody wants that life, right? So tell them, bro, like, what do you think? Like, from their point of view, they're still at the point of working a 9 to 5. You know, they want an excess. They want a lot of money. They want fun. Like, what got you here, bro? Like, what can you say?
Yeah, I mean, when you say that lifestyle, man, like me personally, I think I like this lifestyle, like the Gucci and the Lambo and the Rolls, and I mean the Rolly, the bottles, the club, and I think it's because the way I grew up, right? You know, we grew up poor, humble, whatever you want to call it. You didn't have that type of lifestyle. So me personally, I like that lifestyle. But I know some people who could care less about the lifestyle. It just depends on what you want, and I think it comes from your beginning of growth, right? Beginning of becoming a young adult, becoming an adult. Like Charles has money, but he could care less about a Lambo and going to the club. It's just a different type of mindset. It depends on where you're from, and I know what Charles has, and I'll leave that for his blog, and I know what drives him. But for me, you know, hey Mike, that stuff's materialistics. Fine, if that's materialistic to you, then what does it matter to you? For me, if I like the materialistic, which I do, complete honesty, I like materialistic stuff. That's just me. So, but what got me to where I'm at is the 9 to 5 you talked about, right? Before coming from home beginnings, the first thing I did straight out of high school, 2 days after high school graduation, I went to the Army, right? And that's a 9 to 5, if you will.
Yeah.
No matter how much hard you work, you know, you're gonna get the same thing because in the Army it's salary. So you can work a lot of hours, a little hours. You can work really hard. You can work harder than the guy next to you. you're still gonna get the same pay, right? So, but you have to have that, right? You can't just start becoming an entrepreneur. You can. It's be difficult if you don't have some type of cushion to fall back on because entrepreneurship is hard.
Yeah.
From my cushion was I had the salary coming in every month, right? So I had the salary coming in, and then I got into real estate while I was doing my 9 to 5, right? So for those who want to come on to the next level, whether it's real estate or just whatever you want to do yourself, or a restaurant or whatever the case is, owning your own business, you have to have that 9 to 5 to have that income coming in, and then as a side project, start entrepreneurship, right? Because you need this money to flow this money, and eventually, what like it happened to me, I started making more money on the side than I did with the traditional army. So that's why I was able to eventually get out the army and focus on just 100%. It worked for me. I mean, it's my story. You know, it can work for you, but to each their own. You know, everyone's a little different. You know, maybe someone who doesn't want to do the 9 to 5 want to go straight into entrepreneurship, and that'll be tough, but it can be done.
Yeah. So what would you say to people like that are always like making excuses like, oh man, it's this or it's that, this is why I can't succeed. Like, man, you didn't have no handouts, like you didn't have like nothing easy. What would you say to somebody like that that's just like stuck and they can't get out of their own way? Like, what would you say?
Yeah, that's a tough question, dude. Man, it's a tough question for me because no excuses for me personally. For someone who has that excuse mindset, you know, I don't like to deal with those type of people, right? If you're one of those type of person, you don't know what it is, you need to probably look yourself in the mirror and say, am I that type of person? I've been trying to do this for 2 or 3 years and I'm still at the same place. Maybe you need to reevaluate yourself, and that's probably a better question for you, to be honest with you, JR, because you guys think I'm kidding when I say this, but JR's mindset's a whole other level. I mean, I talked to him before lengths at time, you know, we've flown here, there, and last time I remember we were flying first class somewhere, and I looked over at him, and I'm on Facebook and Instagram trying to flex on stories, and I look at JR, and this dude's reading books about mindset, and people who don't see him off the camera, that's a whole different thing. So probably a better question for you. I just know for me, man, if you're not turning up the hustle, then that's on you, but you got to reevaluate yourself, man. Turn up the hustle, bro. That's all you got to do, man.
Facts. And guys, and I just say this because like I'm new to like TikTok, Instagram, all this stuff, right? And like he's right, like I'm big on mindset, books, meditating, stuff like that. And you wouldn't think of that when you're just looking at me. So don't judge a book by its cover, right? But like I see a lot of like hating on social media, bro. Like nobody believes us. Like they think we're con artists and we're capping and all this. So what would you say to somebody like the TikTok?
I want to go back to that meditation because JR's been trying to get me on some meditation stuff, and I always tell you the same thing. Nah, bro, I ain't doing that. So everyone who's watching this, that's just me. Yes, do I got the cars? Do I have the houses? Do I have the nice stuff? I do. But sometimes I wonder to myself, if I really did take his advice and do this meditation stuff, which I'll be honest with you, I still don't believe in it. But if I did were to take it, would I be at a different level? So don't let me be your subject matter expert. Oh, Mike's the guy, because I don't meditate. I don't really like to read books. I'm not into mindset. I just like to work hard. I like to hustle hard. And that's my thing. But the question was what again?
So like, what would you say to like all the people on TikTok and Instagram that like they just hate on you, bro? They just, oh, that car's rented, or oh, he got a handout, his dad's rich, or oh, like they just don't believe us. They just put caps and we're all lies and scam artists.
So my 2 cents on that, man, to me there's 3 major platforms, right? There's Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Facebook, I get the most comments of approval. Good job. Hey, I bought a Lambo. Ooh, right? Over 100 shares, you know, over 500 comments, right? Hey, Mike, good job, yada yada, hustler. That's Facebook. Instagram, I have way more followers on Instagram than I do Facebook, but on Instagram, it's just a bunch of likes. Now TikTok, bro. TikTok, that's the one, man. TikTok's the one. I'll put hey, about the Lambo, Facebook, boom, lots of comments, approval. Put on Instagram, just a bunch of likes, right? Put on TikTok. Now TikTok's tough, bro. I mean, scam artists, fake, rented, daddy's money, yada yada. I mean, that's just on and on and on. Now, when I first started with TikTok, I was talking to my guy who handles my social media. I was like, bro, delete this comment, delete that comment. Now, I'll be completely honest with you, man. I try to switch my TikTok because I want people to say scam artists. I want people to say fake. I want to say cap. The true hustlers are going to show you in this particular context. If you look at the comments, right, one of my social media TikToks that went pretty far, a lot of negative comments. But if you look at the likes, a lot of positive likes. So the people who truly like a video, right, hey, this is how you buy a house with no money down, and this is how I buy houses by taking over people's payments and yada yada. It's called the subject to method. Comments, 100 comments. Scam, can't do it, fake, the guy don't know what he's talking about. But if you look at the likes, had like 5,000, 10,000 likes. So you can see the people who are actually interested get careless about the comments. They're actually liking the post to understand, and they actually hit that follow button. So I would appreciate you guys to hit the follow button for me, for JR, so you guys can see the negativity. It just comes with the hustle, man.
Yeah.
It comes with the hustle, and just to each their own, you know.
I mean, I think honestly, the ones with the most dislike are the ones that pop the hardest.
They do pop the hardest.
So
yeah.
it's like,
That's why they do pop the hardest. That's why I try to make myself come up with some type of content where I want I want the controversy. I want the people to say it's fake.
Yeah.
You know, I'll go in the comments. Yeah, it's fake. Can't do that. All right, let me try it with your house, bro. So I'll do that, and now keep it going and going. So if you're looking at social media content, we're just talking. Social media is key, right? So you gotta understand how to use it, and for the people who say, "Hey, you can't do that," and I'll straight up let me try it with your house, and then people will start making fun of that guy and take the thing off of me, but the comments will still go. So
yeah, I try to be controversial too. All the ones that pop for me, they
controversial ones,
yeah, it's good. So like somebody told me one time, they said, you know what, hate is somebody that it's an equal to love. Right? Like, it's a strong feeling. Like, when you love someone, it's a strong feeling. Hate is a strong feeling. And it's just like, bro, they just don't know you enough. Eventually, everybody that hates you, if you keep going long enough, they're going to turn to loving your shit. They just don't understand yet. Like, they're feeling some way about you. Hey, right? Like, they're very strong. You're making them, like, emotionally, they're feeling something about you, bro. Like, man, I hate this guy. But why? Because deep down inside, they want it or they want to be like that. So eventually, over time, as that person matures or they start learning about themselves, that'll turn into love if you keep going hard long enough. That's what I heard.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I mean, like I said, I see it all. The backwards hat, what kind of professional wears a backwards hat, tattoos, yeah. I mean, I've seen it all, man. At this point, just keep doing what you do. Push yourself. The true people who love you, true people want to learn, and true people want to understand real estate or entrepreneur, they would follow your content to the T. But I like having those negative comments because it just drives up the numbers to me, so.
I agree. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on, man, giving my viewers some free game. Where can they find you at?
So you can find me at one thing, man. One, I always say, everything I do, and I want you guys to do the same. If you haven't started your entrepreneur journey, you need to turn up the hustle and get started. If you're already starting it, you need to turn up the hustle and scale. So you can find me at Turn Up the Hustle, IG, TikTok. Follow me there, and you can see me from there. But yeah, man, JR, I appreciate you, man. Like I said, came a long ways from when I first met you 4 or 5 years ago, because back then, 4 or 5 years ago, that's when I had 4 or 5 years in. So I've been doing this for 11 years now. So definitely seen the growth, for sure. And JR's flipping houses, and I don't know how much he shares on social media, Ben, but like the whole mindset and the meditation and flipping houses and his portfolio and his personal house, I mean, it just keeps growing and growing and growing, man. So good for you, man. I definitely respect the hustle.
All right, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for coming on, bro. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. If y'all like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, leave some comments, share it with your friends, all right? Go follow Mike, show him some love. He gives content just like me. And to the next episode, guys, stay clutch.